I'm getting this message for the very first time. Tire pressure low, 37 psi, front left. Well, you can clearly see how cold weather has an effect on your tire pressure. Cold weather, it's 25 degrees at 7 o'clock in the morning. Welcome to sunny hot Australia. Hi, are you watching me again getting changed in the car? Well, you are too late. You are too late. I already did it. So I just got a call from a customer to have a look at his computer. So we go there right now. I put everything in my calendar. This is one of the customers I was before last year with a PHEV a couple of times. So usually with the PHEV I would do a big road trip video now to see what consumption we have, and then we have a look at the trip card when I come home. But well, the Tesla Watchdog does not do that. It doesn't record automatically what you have used during the day. It's very limited what you can actually get out of it. I can tell you that. Okay, so the only thing we have since last charge, since this morning basically, we have used 4 kilowatt hours. Why is it so much? So we go for a drive and have a look what's going on, and then we are going to recharge the car. I still got some leftover energy from yesterday actually, when I was at the UQ for the very last time for free. So I will just use this rest energy today to get to my customer. Okay, let's go. It is a 17 kilometer trip from here to the customer. And then I need to get from the customer back home. I don't know if I can make it in one charge. This will be tight, this will be tight. Do you remember that from the old PHEV times? We had only limited range and barely made it from here to this customer and back home. I was driving only 50 or 55 kilometers per hour to actually make it in full electric, and then crawled on 80 kilometers per hour on the highway to don't use any fuel at all. And just with the replacement battery I could barely make it. And now I've got still 250 kilometers in the battery. So good, so good. Yeah, I'm letting the car drive in autopilot here in the city, or in town, to teach the network. Maybe someone with full self-driving is benefiting from it. I don't know. Oh, interesting situation. Merging 2 lanes into one, and a car comes along. Well, handles it just fine as expected. I still got my hand on the steering wheel, of course, because there's oncoming traffic. Don't want to risk anything here. But I've never heard of Tesla driving into the oncoming traffic actually. I still got this tire pressure warning, but only on the passenger side left front. So I don't know. Well, they all have 39 psi. It has just disappeared, but the symbol is still there. Okay, so it's all good. Or what? Even gives you a little triangle up here and a message that you should check your tire pressure. Well, I will do this when I come home, alright? Hey, look how green everything is now. Had some good rain the last couple of weeks, and brown has turned into green. It looks so much better, right? Dashboard is killing me. There's nothing for days, and then today the only thing I need to do is I push this one up a little bit with my finger. Stops. So you take my finger off, starts again rattling. Oh, look at this. People are mowing. Everything is green. Enough food for all the cattle and horses. Nice. So nice. Yeah, sorry guys, I haven't seen this screen for quite a while. That was last year at this point of time, maybe, when it stopped raining. This is just amazing. It's almost brown just 3 weeks ago. Okay, I'm almost at the customer site. I turn on the camera now, repair the computer, and then I'll be back. Yeah guys, I'm still driving in chill mode and I love it. Well, why would you not drive in chill mode? I mean, you can drive in normal mode and don't push it all the time. I've just read comments on Facebook forum, Tesla Model 3 Australia, people complaining or flagging, oh, my car is only driven 11,000 kilometers and the tires are already worn. Do I need to change them? Do I need to rotate them? Well, my tires look like new. They even still have these little knobbly bits on there, these little, you know, these new these little I don't know how they're called. You know what I mean? There's no tire wear on my tires. They will last 50,000 kilometers. I tell you. Oh, let me tell you that. How good does that look? Beautiful. Can't get enough of this screen. Now guys, seriously, I mean, I'm driving, this is 100 kilometers zone, I'm driving 80 now. I'm not in a rush. I don't need to be at home at a certain time. You know, I'll take it easy, especially roundabouts, curves, turns. I drive very, very slowly. I know this will eat up tires if you go fast into curves and everything. I am not a sporty driver. Really not. Yeah. As I said in the last video, what's the last video? I've got my moments, but usually I'm driving slower. I'm driving really relaxed. I'm not really. These guys had a good look at the car. There was a Tesla here in the countryside. Let's get him. Yeah, they can overtake me. I don't mind. Mama Creek CBD. That was the only shop they have. Okay, so we are now back in Gatton. And I just want to show you this curve here, 70 kilometers per hour. The truck drives only 60. Oh, it does it so good. It's so smooth. Unbelievable. And it wasn't like this when I had the car new. It really learned. It really learned. It was a bit rougher and didn't know what to do a little bit, you know, and steering left and right and ping-ponging a little bit in the lane. But now, smooth. 60. It still says it's 80 here. Still 80. 60 is now. Alright. It's another interesting situation. The car, the road will split here into two lanes. They're both going straight. Sometimes the car chooses the left lane, sometimes the right. What does it do now? Is it choosing the right? Yes, it does. Choose the right. I thought it was following the truck, but now it chose to overtake the truck. which is fair enough. Now it slows down. I was just going to say, it still drives 60 kilometers per hour, and there's clearly a car sitting in front of the traffic light. But now it has slowed down. Beautiful, smooth. Ah, it doesn't go into hold mode. That's interesting. Huh. And this is another situation coming out of getting here. I am not really confident to let the car driving. In this situation I've got my hand on the steering wheel, of course. Especially this corner here, where the car really goes to the side line of the road before it actually turns. Everyone else would cut the corner a little bit, but this one, the car, it gets dragged out into the curve, and then the last moment before it crosses the line, it actually turns. Especially when cars coming towards you, that's a bit an itchy situation, really. You know what? Because I told you I'm not in a hurry to get home. Not that I like to get home and see my wife and all the animals and stuff, but we've got a couple of minutes time. Let's go to the UQ charger and see if ChargeFox actually kept their promise and is charging money. Because today is the 28th. Hope the charger is free. It is free! And this Kona parks there again on the other side. I guess they must be working here. There we go. Okay, let's put ChargeFox. I put my credit card details in this morning. There we are. Details. From the 28th, blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, I'm not using the app. Yeah, this is a 1.6T. It's not electric. Not. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see if it works or not. Ah, come on. Bang. Ah! That is new. I cannot do anything. Details. Okay, I have to press start. Please wait while we start your charge. It has started, it has worked. So obviously they charge me now. Guys, that's the first time we're getting charged for public charging. It's amazing. I'm so excited. Yeah, don't want to charge too long here. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's the same. Oh, a bit close, huh? The same price as I pay at home as well. So it's not really like, you know, set limit to, let's say, push it up to 70%. Ooh, 15 minutes. So we're starting at 209 kilometers, 206, we put 3 already in there. 206 kilometers. Okay, let's charge to 70.
Scott,
What are we doing?
But even with paying for power here, that stupid app, it's heating up the battery, burning 3 kilowatt in the motor, and using this energy to increase the temperature of the battery inlet and increasing battery temperature to allow faster charging. There was one sentence. Just in case you haven't heard about this before, watch this video here. Just want to show you again here. So the energy burning in the rear motor has stopped at 51.9 degrees Celsius. That's what we heat up the battery to. But as you have seen in the other video, I have seen 55 degrees. Well, let me finish this video first and then I'll talk about this one again. Okay, so let's stop this video. And yeah, I charged a little bit higher than I actually wanted because yeah, I was watching this video. So we are stop charging now, unlock the port, and let's have a look in our app what the ChargeFox says. $3.01 they charge me via credit card for 15.05 kilowatt hours. That's all right. That's amazing. We have emailed a tax invoice to my email address. Charging history, $3.01. Free, 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 free. All these ones are free, but now they charge, which is super totally fair enough. So many Model 3s sold here in Australia. Well, it's only fair enough that they actually start charging now. Ah, has it locked again? There we go, 15 kilowatt hours. Come on, 82%. Well, here you can see battery temperature, 52.5 degrees. I personally think this is not good. I would not recommend doing that. Charge at home, charge slowly as possible. Use the UMC or the provided wall charger from Tesla or any other EVSE. Charge on AC as much as possible. And you buy an electric Kona the next time. Now really, the temperature is killing the battery faster than you would actually by just driving it. These are the two major contributors to failing batteries, to aging batteries, to degradation, is temperature and high currents. And of course state of charge. 52.5 degrees. That is hot, babe. That is hot. So I won't come here anymore for quite some time now, I think, because there's no reason to come here unless I'm in a timely constraint and I need to go really far and haven't got enough juice in the battery because me idiot is charging to 60% overnight only. So that's the only reason to use fast chargers. If you're doing a trip, there's no other way. You cannot sit there for hours and hours and hours to charge up your car. But so many people living in the city, and just for the sake of convenience, they use the superchargers there. I know all these stories about Tesloop in the US, this Tesla company. They are driving around with Teslas for years and they have very little degradation in their batteries, apparently. Still, it's not good that they are on their second or third or even fourth battery already, which has been replaced by Tesla, but still, it's not the first battery. Super fast charging is killing the battery. So avoid it as much as you can. Charge slowly. Don't drive like an idiot, drive slow. 32. And of course, don't charge your car fully and let it sit there for a long time. If you need the range, charge to 100%, but apart from that, there's absolutely no reason to charge to 90 or 100% all the time. There's no reason for that. No reason, unless you need the range. Charge to 50, 60, 70%, done. You got heaps of kilometers. I started with 300 to for, what was it? I had still over 230 kilometers on the clock this morning when I left home. So who drives more than that without planning a trip, really? This is an ad hoc drive. And then I could easily go to Brisbane and come back and don't need to charge at all. So why would you do that? Range anxiety doesn't exist. Just turning into my street. And turning on cruise control and autopilot. No line marking. Look what the car does. I just slow it down a little bit. I don't wanna. Freaks out. There's no car coming, I'm looking. And then it drives on the other side of the road. That's the wrong side of the road. It should be driving over there, right? Okay, I'll take it out because I can't see far enough around the corner. It drives on the other side of the road all the time. It doesn't realize. If there would be no car coming, if I know there would be no car coming, it would drive home on the wrong side of the road. And this is not the only location I have figured where it does that. So, guys, what are you thinking, Tesla? Really? That is dangerous. Okay, back on 43 psi. Okay guys, I think that's it for today's video. Thanks for coming with me to Mount Whitestone and witness the first charge I had for a charge. No, I think it's great. I mean, they need to make some money to maintain all this infrastructure and to build up new chargers. So I'm 100% supporting this all. All right, guys, as always, thanks for watching, guys. And don't forget to stay charged, even it does cost something sometimes. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.